Germany is a football nation, that's clear. But how about India with a population of almost 1.5 billion? Is there a chance that football becomes the national sport? Well, there is one guy who tries his very best and who stands a very good chance of making it. He pulls a lot of strings. He brings technology, philosophy, and a lot of passion into his project of making football big in India. Let's meet the sports philosopher Kaushik Moulik. We're getting all your IT guys to Germany.
Yeah.
So you've got a pool of 1.4 billion, 1.5
billion,
billion people. So you have the technology to basically detect good players, no? I mean, it should be possible to get a better 11 than the German team.
Yes, two firms. Yes, we have. If you have an opportunity, you have 90 millions and 1.5 billions. If you talk about the number and data, we are far ahead. But what we're missing, we have a tremendous IT opportunity. We have a technology, AI, all smart technology we have in India. We have brilliant ideas. I try to bridge this because Germany has when you come to develop in sports IT or AI, you need an input of data. For example, you have a successful 30 years data or 50 years data from beginning because you have stored everything together. You are very precious on that. And now this is the unique way that we have created with the TCG and these Sports Intelligence Hub. We have just launched it here. Try to create like for example, the Ingolstadt. Every year they have 10,000 kids they're trained. Now, if this 10,000 kids data of 8, 10, 12, whatever, and we have we have the data of professional players, which you have, we have to somehow manage with the club and everything. Even here in Germany, they also, when you recruit player or buying player or whatever they're selling, they need the background of the player and all the probability. That's why we created a nice platform with M-Cube that we create a predictability. Two way we're doing that way. One side, because I always believe in the approach, you need to have a very low-hanging fruit also. We are also working with the age group 8, 10, 12, 14. But they have also AI-driven coaches can see it, and now today's technology. In German scout, a coach can sitting here to understand his game or practice session. So we are doing that part. Simultaneously also, the 16, 17, 18 may not be their started career like all a structured like what we are talking about now, but they have also a lot of natural ingredients to grow with. You know what I mean? This we don't want to left over that people because they understood on the life. They have a very little time to have to decide. They are in a state of Shakespearean dilemma, to be or not to be. Because 16 to 18 they have to choose whether they to continue or they have a different story. So I try to bring these people through the DFB-Pokal Under-17 tournament we're going to launch this year. The idea of we have a whole state. Every state have 64 teams. They play a tournament. We make a kind of a scouting and also physical scout build there, also digital scouting be there. And then out of 50,000 pool we create. You can call it Under-17 best pool in India. I'm just giving them one. You need to some point to start. Maybe hundreds of thousands are there. But just a starting point, we try to create 50,000 data point, and this data point will work out best 100 and best 100 out of 20. We try to bring a kind of a proof of concept in Germany to arrange some real trials in fourth or fifth tier or third tier leagues. Because I want to connect. Idea is you need to a pipeline. Yes, we can. 8, 10, 12, 14, fine. 14 to 16, they start dreaming. I'm good. So why? Where have to play? Then 16 to 18, then again, how I play? Because I have to be carrier or what to do? Again a dilemma. This 3 years is a kind of a Shakespearean dilemma among the youth players. That point of time, I don't want to lose them. I want to show that, hey, if you're good enough, we give a platform. I always believe technology is one part, but technology needs human interference. That means emotions. And we try to bridge emotion to make a technology more accelerated way. Try to find data with emotions. And also, when you have a data, you can also structure the emotional quotient also. Because when I want to be restless some point of time. Now this KPI can also say what KPI we are. Like me and Jan has working a project, this biological age, and it's created from the Ronaldo. Same thing can be just reverse. We can done. We are research and we found a lot of good stuff. We can call it a psychological age too. For example, a kid of 12 or 14, they have a thought process or capability maybe 20 years. So we can train them like this. Even if, for example, a 40-year-old, a player or coach, they can think about 25 years. That again, this KPIs. A 80 years old person, he can think about 60. So change the life. So this sports is, we are talking about this sports is an integral part of our daily life. So if you want to improve our daily life, we should mix with the technology and passion together.
That also goes into the area of longevity.
Yeah, of course.
Because if you think like a 60-year-old when you're 80 years old,
you feel comfortable.
You feel much more comfortable.
Psychologically, when you're 80, oh, my day's over.
Yeah.
So if you thought, oh no, I'm thinking of 60 year, or a boy of 14 years, he has excellent talent, but some point of time you need the mental KPIs. Out of 212 KPIs, which I discussed with Ian and other, also Didi, they are the professional. They said there's around 50 to 60 KPIs on psychological aspects. So we are trying to focusing on more on psychology because from Indian perspective, you look at the Indian perspective, we have a lot of issues. We feel inferior. We never tested. That's why I like the Hoffenheim tagline: "We test, never guess."
I think that the DFB and all the German guys, aren't they scared? I mean, because you've got 1.4 billion people, to come back to my first question, then you will have a better 11 than the Germans.
That I could not say, I can't answer this way. But I just think a little philosophical way. If we, every millions of millions kids at the age 8, 9, 10, 12, they have a dream. And we shattered the dream. Because it's a pity in this whole world is called global village, and Indians are so strong in IT, technology, communication. Our economy is now 4th largest economy. So every positivity we have, why still our kids, millions of kids, every day dreamt, and next morning they just fell. All of it's not possible. Kids 5, 6 years, they doesn't need the technology, the passion. Let's play. Take the ball and kick the ball, have the ball, friendship. This we are enormous. The energy today talk about the energy. We have so much energy in our kids, but slowly we keep our energy die down. Why? Because we not give a pathway. And we have everything just to believe and just to get a right strategy for it.